Welcome to Unlocking Divinity. Each week, young adults of the Church of Jesus Christ share their testimonies and stories of deepening discipleship in Jesus Christ to help other young adults unlock their divine potential. I'm your host, Emma Grace. Welcome to Unlocking Divinity. I am so happy to have you all here and joining us today. Today, we are with one of my favorite people ever. We're with Danica Kilton. Welcome, Danica. Do you want to share a little bit about yourself?
Hi, yes, maybe, I don't know what to say. I grew up kind of, like, moving around a lot, because my dad's in the National Park Service, so don't really have, like, one specific place that I'm from, but I'm at here now, so living in Provo, living the dream, so fun. I'm studying communication disorders. And I want to be a speech pathologist. I think it would be cool to bring some French into that too someday. I don't know what that exactly would look like, but I think that would be really cool. But yeah, and I served my mission in Lyon in France, and that's how I met Emma. So much love, I loved it. But yeah, that's me.
Best. Oh, yeah. Like Danica mentioned, we met each other on our missions. She was actually my STL, my second transfer. And oh my goodness, this girl changed my life. I love her so much. She's the best.
You're so kind.
Okay, Danica, you have always been a spiritual giant for me. Like, right from the time I first met you, you have been amazing. And I know even the spiritual giants don't always feel like they're spiritual giants. But I remember on that one exchange we went on, you gave me one piece of advice, and you said, you told me that I need to have experiences with the atonement of Jesus Christ every single day. What has helped you grow your relationship with Jesus Christ?
Ooh. This is gonna sound so
When do you feel like you first were able to connect with God through your prayers? Like, did you ever have a moment when you're like, oh, God is real. I know he's hearing my prayers?
Hmm. That's a good question. I think probably the first and like most powerful like experience that comes to mind was when I was in high school. I can't remember exactly how old I was, but I had a Sunday school teacher and she invited us to pray and just to ask God how he feels about us. That was never something that I had really thought about doing before at that point in my life. And so I remember I went home that night and I like really studied my scriptures and I was like, okay, like trying to prepare myself, to like ask God like this question because I was like, oh my gosh, like if he's gonna answer me like this is a big deal, like having to answer this question.
I feel like sometimes having those moments with God are not as common as we'd like them to be.
Yeah.
But when we're able to have those moments, it just touches and pierces the soul. Sometimes like that, it sticks with you forever.
Mm-hmm.
Remember times on my mission when I would pray and those prayers are just ingrained in my memory forever now.
Yeah.
And I feel like those times when the heavens kind of open and I kind of just saw my relationship with God, just like what you were talking about really knowing that he's there, that he loves, that he hears.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's truly so powerful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you always had such a strong testimony of prayer?
I feel like I never really like super doubted it, but I don't know that I could say that I had like a super strong testimony of it, like my parents are
Yeah.
incredible and they always taught me to pray and my mom always taught me to like, hey, like this is between you and God, like this is something you can ask God about. And so like I knew it was good and I like didn't mind praying, but I feel like the older I've gotten and like the more I've tried to have really honest prayers with God and like real conversations with him, I feel like the more that I see that like wow, this truly is a conversation.
One-on-one connection, that one-on-one relationship with him, and it really pierces the soul.
Mm-hmm.
How how have you come to understand your role as a daughter of God?
Mm. I feel like that's definitely still something that I'm trying to figure out. But I think one thing that's helped me a lot is my patriarchal blessing. And just, I don't know, I feel like it's really cool just to have that piece of like, I don't know, maybe this isn't doctrine, but it feels like scripture, you know, for me, like, and God saying, okay, like this is the path that I have for you, and just using that to kind of guide my choices and guide like